We game banging, trying to get you to some real knowledge, man, some real truth, and just a better understanding and overstanding of, just life, what's happening, what ain't happening. So today we on the Black American genealogy, and we talking about DNA, and I'm gonna prove to you why I think DNA is completely falsified when it comes to finding your ancestry and your past ancestors. Now, I do believe genealogy has a place when it comes to finding living people, father son, father daughter, mother son, mother daughter, finding your cousin, people that are living, because we just have to, let's just be honest. And see, this is what's wrong with a lot of, black, so-called black people, copper colored people, is we don't take time to really understand things. We just let someone tell us, and it's truth. We don't need no verification. Just like this DNA map you're seeing right here. This is my mother's so-called DNA connection. Wow. She's from Guyana, Libya, Namibia, Bangladesh, and Ireland. And look, what's weird is they have these arrows in these 5 places, but then they have the whole map covered all. I mean, like half of the world is colored in, but we have five. So it's very confusing from the start. You know what I mean? Like, if with all this technology and stuff and this advancements that we have, these people still can't get where you're from correct. And with a little research, solid research with primary sources, I'm able to show you that everything they're showing here is, in my eyes, is 100% incorrect. But maybe they have some sources which I would love for them to present to prove this is true. But I definitely know. I can't say 100% this ain't true, but I'm pretty 80% sure it ain't true. And then they're not showing the other countries that I know we're 100% from, if that makes sense. So how did you miss that with all your high tech DNA processing and all this stuff? How does a regular motherfucker like me from East Oakland able to figure it out? But man, this shit is a scam. That's all I'm getting to, man, when it comes to finding your past ancestors. So this is my ancestry. This is my family tree. A lot of people may think Ancestry is, a scam, whatever. A lot of the information checks out. And even if you don't believe it, I have some other sources today that I'm going to present that precedes Ancestry.com. And yeah, I do know, I've heard that Ancestry is going to be getting bought by Blackstone or BlackRock, one of the two. But it just goes to show, again, why would you believe these people, these so-called oppressors, these people that so-called enslaved you and drug you through the mud, when really they've really only mentally enslaved you? You believe them, pay for this bullshit, and you're really giving these people your DNA. But that's a whole nother thing. So look, Antigua, Barbuda, is that listed on this thing here? No, that ain't listed. I don't see Antigua on there. So that's number one. But we ain't even gonna go into the Brown family because I don't have no hard research. We gonna get into this. William J. Hardcastle. He's born in England. That's what it says here on Ancestry. So I have another source primary source to back this up. This is from DanishFamilySearch.com. Because St. Croix and the U.S. Virgin Islands were once the Danish Virgin Islands, but the U.S. bought them in the early 1900s. So this is obviously from the Danish government. So look here, his born place was England. England, 1806. Yeah, the dates don't totally match, but it's close. And this obviously even says here, about. So let's go back here. All I see here, let's zoom in a little bit. All I see is Ireland. I don't see England. So I'm just trying to understand, y'all. How could I catch this and how could they miss this? We got our sources. It's not adding up. Let's go back here. Hardcastle. I mean, it's clear as day, man. It's clear as day. William Hardcastle. So let's keep it moving. I'm not going to harass you with that for too much longer, but it's kind of clear. So look, and okay, let me back up. So a lot of people are going to say, well, look, man, your family comes from Europe. Man, are you black? Are you white? Or what are you? And hey, man, honestly, That's for you to discern. But in my honest opinion, I know my family here, the Tranberg line, I know these people are white because we've met these people and we know they're white. And I'm going to bring up my family tree on them, our personal family tree on them here shortly. But I want to give this brief disclaimer because, hey, man, I'm not really, first of all, this whole race thing is 200 years old, approximately. So, I mean, this whole race thing is just a construct. Um, And yeah, you can get caught up in it. It's all good. I'm not mad. But at the end of the day, we just got to get down to treating people like people and fucking with the people that fucked with us. And based on my knowledge, Hans Tranberg and Mary Elizabeth Dudu, who was born in St. Croix, this is my great great grandmother, and my great grandmother here. Um, well, great great no, this is my triple three great grandmother, I guess, because this is my great grandmother. My great grandmother, growing up in New York, when we used to go to her house, she used to have a Danish book on our coffee table, like one of those picture books where you could see like the Danish land and all that type of stuff. And just because Hans Jacob Tranberg was born in Denmark, and he came over to St. Croix because St. Croix was owned by Denmark. Um, I believe he was in the military. That's what I was told. So, and these people, I believe, are Jew, aka so-called Jewish or Hebrew. I mean, look at their names: Joseph. Look at the names: Frederica, Joseph, and yeah, these are okay. Dudu. My grandmother has a picture of this. My living grandmother right now has a picture. Dudu is dark as hell. She's for sure a black woman, without a doubt. So I have proof. And you look at these names: Joseph, Rebecca, Isaac. Man, do your history, man, because things ain't what you told, bro. So let's come here real quick. This is my family tree from the Tranberg family. Like I said, so the Tranberg family came to St. Croix. This my white, so-called white family. I mean, I know they're white-skinned, but these are all constructs. So I just gonna say so-called, but yes, they are white-skinned people for sure. Um, they came to St. Croix, and I believe my mother told me they showed her where Dudu was buried. So, I mean, hey, man, it just shows you, man, we listen to whoever and whenever with no verification, i.e., the DNA test. But these white folks, they really know the history. These people, look, this is their family tree that they created. Look, Hans Jacob Tranberg, St. Croix. Look, he was poisoned in St. Croix. So what happened to him? Who knows? I mean, I need to still try to get the scoop on that. I hit that on another video. But look, Michael Lars Transberg, Hans Jacob Transberg. I mean, these people got all the history going back. And then, look, when we take it back to here, everything matches. So let's go to Lars Michael Transberg, born in Bornholm, Denmark. Lars Michael Transberg. So we're going to cross-reference this with Danish Family Search once again. Bam. Lars Michael Transberg, Bornholm. Born date 1805. 1805. Everything is matching out. So look. Oh, this is what I forgot to do, y'all. I'm sorry. Like I said, I recorded this video hella times. And I forgot to do this little part. So we got to figure out this. Look, so bam, I just copied and pasted that. So look at Lars Michael Transberg. He's 29. This dude's 33. These are brothers. That's why this here says, I'm sorry, this here says brother of the man and sailor. So this is his brother. And look, what is a fishker? I wonder what a fishker is. I wonder what it is. It's a damn fisherman. Because look, where did they live? Right here, Gutenham, off the island. It was fishermen. Yes, these are so-called white-skinned people, pale people, you would call, living in Denmark. So, bam, Europe. So let's go back to the DNA thing. Did they mention Denmark, Bornholm? No, they have it highlighted, but they don't got an arrow there. I mean, but they got all of Russia highlighted. So, what does the highlight even really mean? Who knows? So, another falsification. Look, so this is all I'm trying to tell you. Who you gonna believe? Are you gonna believe some person that's you pay that scams you, or look, the family tree that your family has created that knows it's true? So we got to get back to the basics, man, because If you're willing to believe all these other people, man, how you gonna start a business? How you gonna get some real money? How you gonna build this up? How you gonna really take that shit to the next level when you just believe anything from everyone with no verification? It's ludicrous. It's ludicrous. So let's go back. Let's go back. Bam, bam, bam. So this is cool. So we did this. Bam. So let's go down to the Haylegger and Robert L. Gilbert. Bam. Another one. Now, I don't have a primary source, but I'm still showing you. He was born in Norfolk, England. Ladbroke. Look. Norfolk, England. Norfolk, England. Where's that at? That's over here. It's way over here. Ireland way over there. So they said Ireland. We over here. And then we way over there. We over here. We over here. We not over here. So I'm just kind of lost on what these people. What the funk you talking about, bro? So we did him, and then oh, I'm sorry. I gotta go back, you guys. But that's it with John L. Gilbert. So that just shows you, yeah, another person. And all these people here too are all from Norfolk, England. But I meant to go back to here, to Tranberg, because I want to show you one more thing. I'm sorry. Let me back up. I'm moving ahead of myself. Like I said, I did this video a couple times. So my mind's all kind of fucked. But Lars Michael Transberg. So bam, his brother is Hans Christian Transberg. So let's look at something right here. Look at this here. Hans Christian Transberg, 1739. So he was Hans. This one was named after his grandfather. You see what I'm saying? So they keeping the name going, man. So it just see how everything adds up, man, and how you make it all make sense and bring it all back together versus, oh, hey, look, you came from Bangladesh and I have no proof of it, but I have substantial proof of my family's from Denmark. And then I want to bring this up. This is from a Danish church. Hans Jacob Tranberg, born 1835, the 2nd of November. Look at, and if you can see this, Lars Michael Tranberg. So who is that? Right there. 1, 2, 3. Straight from, look, I tried to translate these words, but it wasn't working for me. But I mean, come on, man, it's straightforward. I mean, what else do you need? So that's that. And then I found this other thing as I got lost in the sauce. So look, this is William King and Lydia Morrison, and this is from the county of Norfolk in England. It's another primary source. Another primary source. This is where they were married in 1819. So that is Lydia Morrison. Let me move this over here. And William King. There you go. William King, Lydia Morrison, and King, born in St. Croix. So they came over. They came over from Norfolk. Once again, see what I'm saying, man? First-hand source. Norfolk. Let me see if I can find that city. Lingwood. Let me see if that exists. There you go. There you go, partner. There you go, partner. Lingwood, bro. Come on, man. Come on, man. What are we talking about? What are we talking about? We're talking about, oh, no. We're talking about Guyana, Libya, Namibia, Bangladesh with no proof. We're not talking about England and Denmark, St. Croix. We're not talking about all these other places at Antigua that they ain't got on here. So, man, the evidence is here, man. You just got to figure out what you want to believe in, man. And you got to stop letting your so-called oppressors, so-called people that you so-called don't like, you hate, and have kept you down, tell you a story, man. And you just got to listen to the people in your family, man. They know the truth, or do your own research. It don't take much, man. But don't do no DNA test. DNA test, or as I've proven you today, or at least in this case, 100% wrong, incorrect. They got a little close. I'm gonna say they got a little close with Ireland, but my family's not from Ireland, based on the information. And this presentation has kind of motivated me to do more research on my English side, because all these people here, they're all from England. They're all from England, and these things go out. And then I was looking at Leadbrook. I mean, it's a lot, bro. It's a lot going on. Um, where's it at? Where's it at? Where's it at? Here we go, Ladbroke. See, this thing goes, I was researching this today. I mean, this thing goes all the way back, man. All the way back, man. Warwickshire, England, man. 1540, man. So I got a lot of research to keep doing, keep pumping. But it's obvious. As I'm saying, I have a lot more other proof from all these other examples here that my family is coming out of there. And all they got is a silly ass picture with some arrows and some highlighted. They done highlighted half the world with 5 arrows. And guess what? You're supposed to believe that and take that as, 100% being correct. Come on, man. We just got to think, man. It's all right here, man. Just get with me, man. Keep following me. Keep fucking with me. We getting to it, man. This is a journey, man. We got to understand the basics if you're trying to get to that higher level, man. Give thanks. One love.